Hey guys, today we're going to make a craft. Today's craft is going to be a butterfly craft. For this craft, I need you to have a pencil, your glue stick, scissors, 4 pieces of white paper, 4. I used my stapler, and I'm going to use a blue crayon, a green crayon, an orange crayon, and a pink crayon. Now, the only thing that you really need to have is the green crayon. So if you have a green crayon and then you pick 3 different colors, that's okay. But I chose pink and orange and blue for my butterfly today. And I'll show you how we do that. The first thing I want you to do is I want you, or get your grown-up, to take 2 pieces of the white paper and somehow stick them together to make them, because we're going to be cutting out 4 hands. So I'm using my stapler and I'm just stapling my 2 sheets of paper together. It can just be on the top. You can put a piece of tape on it. You can put a paper clip on it if you don't have a stapler. And what I want you to do with this piece of paper, the one that there's 2 hooked together, I want you to get it grown up, and I want them to take the pencil. I want you to put your hands down on the paper like this, and I want them to trace both of your hands, one here and one here. So trace them both with the pencil on the piece of paper that is stapled, that is 2 pieces together. So I traced my hands on the paper, and this is what it looks like. Okay, sort of keep your thumbs straight up and just have your grown-up trace your hand on the paper. Then I want either you, or if you need help with this one, because it's kind of hard to cut out your hand, let your grown-up cut this out so that you have 4 hands, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Have them cut this out for you. On your other paper, I want them to make a large oval, a circle, and 2 smaller ovals. So this is a large oval, a circle, and 2 smaller ovals. And then I want you to use your scissors, and I want you to cut out the large oval, the circle, and the 2 smaller ovals, okay? So when you get done cutting, this is what you should have: the large oval, the circle, 2 smaller ovals, and here's my 2 hands cut out. And there are actually 2. I just cut them both out like this. What I want you to do next is I want you to take your green crayon, and I want you to color the large oval, the circle, and the 2 smaller ovals green. I want you to separate your hands like this. So I want you to color. We're going to turn it over like this. Turn this one over like that. See how they're sitting there like that? So these are green. Then the 2 here, I'm going to color mine. That's going to be the top of my butterfly. I'm going to color these 2 pink, and I'm going to color these 2 orange. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to color those. Okay, so I finished coloring. I made these two hands pink, these two hands orange, and the oval, circle, and the baby ovals I did green. So now what I have is my glue stick, one blank sheet of white paper, and what I'm going to do is take my glue stick and I'm going to start gluing my hands onto the sheet of paper. Okay, so let's take the glue and we're going to do the orange hands first. See, with the thumb facing down. So I'm going to put some glue on the bottom here on my paper, glue here, and I'll put some glue here. Say about that far down the paper, and then I'm going to take my hand and I'm just going to have it right in the center so that it's hanging off a little bit, like that. And I'm going to take my other hand and do the same thing on this side. And you can leave a little bit of space in between. So I want those two to be on the bottom, like that. And then I'm going to put some glue right above that. Same thing, a big circle here, a big circle here, sort of like that. I'm going to take the hands that I did pink and I'm going to lay it right on top, sort of like that. See, on that side? And then on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing and put my hand sort of like that. See? And then I'm going to put glue right down the center, right on top of the hands. And I'm going to take my long oval and put it right in this middle. So now it looks like that. And then I'm going to take the little tiny ovals and I'm going to put those sort of like this and like this. See how those are? Just a little too on the side. And then I'm going to take my circle, just put a little bit more glue, and I'm going to put my circle right in the center, sort of like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take my blue crayon and I'm going to put two eyes. So I'll put an eye here and an eye here. And then I'll take my pink crayon and I'm going to make a smiley face. See? My butterfly looks like this. And then a butterfly always has wings on both sides. The only thing with the butterfly is it has to look exactly the same on both sides. So if I put a blue circle here, I have to put a blue circle here. Whatever I put on this side, I have to put exactly the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to take my blue crayon and I might put a circle here and the same thing on the other side so it looks exactly the same. See the two circles? And then I might make a bigger circle underneath of it and color it in. Or you can make any shape that you want to. Just make sure whatever you put on one side, you have to put on the other side so that both sides looks exactly the same. So I might do mine just like this. So that would be my butterfly. See how it looks exactly the same on both sides? And then there's one more thing that I need to do. Everybody remember what it is? We always have to sign our artwork. So I'm writing with my blue crayon, Mrs. Kontos, across the bottom. So that would be our butterfly project. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.